Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a windy Nottingham Hockey Centre, hosting today's big game on BTV. Beeston versus Bowdon in the Women's Investec Premier Division for hockey. It's an exciting game today in prospect. Beeston versus Bowdon, 5th playing 7th. Beeston could break into the top 4 today with a win, and a defeat for Clifton Robinson's at University of Birmingham would do just that. I'm Andy Day. Sitting beside me in the commentary box today is David Griffith. So you're excited about today's game, David?
Absolutely, Andy. It's a pleasure to be here as always. Happy New Year. First game back since after Christmas. And yeah, looking forward to it.
Conditions might play their part today. The pitch is looking in perfect condition. You can see from the bibs that it's a little bit breezy here today and the flags in the distance. But, of course, the game being played mostly on the floor, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. What we'll do before the game gets underway at 2 o'clock, we're going to have a little bit of an ad break, and then we'll also show you highlights from Beeston's last time out when they played Surbiton on the road. So we'll have that ad break now, and then when we come back, we'll introduce those highlights.
When you succeed,
we succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing.
Learning and growing.
And getting better at what we do.
Supporting your business.
We make technology effortless.
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve.
And advise you.
All to help you achieve.
And surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
we're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
You're number one for IT and comms.
Beeston come into game 10 of the season with 3 wins, 3 draws and 3 losses from their first 9. 2 of the 3 wins have come on the road. Despite dropping just 5 points all season, Surbiton coming to this one with just a 3-point lead at the top of the table. Sideline ball into midfield, and chance to play it round the back. Here is Burnley. And that's this right hand side, and down the line it goes. One back and played forward by Chilton. Here's Petter driving to the baseline. Petter, when she pull it back, she can. The shot comes in, good save, it's across the face of goal, and it's turned in by Susie Catlin. 3 minutes in, and Surbiton have the ideal start. Surbiton 1, Beeston 0. Good drive down the baseline by Petter, pulled back, helped on its way, shot comes in, saved, but back into the danger zone by Cochrane and put in by Catlin. Penalty corner for the visitors. Top of the castle. It comes in, good save by O'Hanlon, good strong hand. It's not out of harm's way just yet as it's pulled back into the circle. Finally cleared, but have another look at this save by O'Hanlon. Gets down and a strong left hand pushing it out of the circle. Right hand side again comes Surbiton. Petter, who created the first by driving to the goal line. This time she gets the shot away and Cochrane makes the save, and it will be cleared by Burrell. Good work from Petter, cutting inside Cochrane with the save. Beeston then tackling down there, the right hand side. The equaliser in this first half. Lovely ball down that right hand side, driven to the goal line, ball back, good save by Hanlon, pushes it clear, but it's still in the danger zone. Can they get the shot and second shot away? They can. It's another good save by Hanlon, and finally the whistle comes to the keeper's rescue. A lovely attack down this right hand side by the visitors, good drive to the goal line, and it's pulled back, and the first shot is really well saved by Hanlon. Beeston couldn't get the second shot off nearer to the target. The second one comes from a little further out. Hannah makes another good save, and then the whistle comes to her rescue. Free hit. Oh, that's a terrible free hit, and a chance here perhaps for Beeston. Some good defensive work by Rowlands, but it's a free hit for the visitors. Beeston into the circle. Can they get the shot away? They can, and it's tipped over the bar. by O'Hanlon. Good drive onto the reverse stick. And O'Hanlon happy to put that one over. In the corner. Right hand Castle, there's a switch at the top, shot comes in, comes back out, was that a foot by Stenner? Stenner with the shot, and Stenner gets the equaliser. Surbiton 1, Beeston 1, 5 minutes into the second half and the visitors are on level terms. A switch at the top of the circle, the shot comes in, O'Hanlon thought it might have hit Stenner's foot, you can see the hand go up there, but Stenner not closed down and beats O'Hanlon away to her right hand side. Taken. Chance for Beeston to apply some pressure, but that's a lovely outlet ball and it finds its way all the way up to the other end and Klugman lays it back. Work by the front, and it comes and hit a chance! Oh! Chilton, I think it is, who's missed a glorious opportunity to put the home side back in front. As the ball comes across from the front, it is Chilton who turns the defender. It slides the ball past the post. Right. Early corner. Beeston. And they go to the left hand Castle and it's switched to the right. Shot comes in and it's a goal. It's Kiddle, Bridget Kiddle. And the 53rd minute makes it Surbiton 1, Beeston 2. You can see how Hannon's just offset herself to the right and she doesn't move quite enough to her left, and a big gap for Kiddle to slot the ball home. Penalty corner for Surbiton. They go to the middle Castle. Here comes a drag flick, and looking for perhaps the deflection off Sharp, who was sliding in, number 23, but it's just past the right hand post of Cochrane's goal. Very close for Surbiton and an equaliser. Behind the back, Surbiton calm. Can they find the equaliser? Here goes Twig. Twig on the reverse stick. It balloons up into the air. And the whistle will go. And is that the last chance for Surbiton? The free hit, no rush, as Lane takes it out to this right hand side. Here's Stenner. There is the final whistle. And Surbiton have been beaten. It's the first time this season they have conceded 2 goals in a game. And Beeston with a much needed win.
As you just saw, Beeston battling back from behind to beat leader Surbiton 2-1 and climbing to the top half of the table in the Investec Premier Division. Only the second defeat of the season for Surbiton. So that was the way things looked before the end of the the season break. How's the table looking as we start the second half of the season? And right on cue, this is the way things look. Surbiton are on top on goals scored, ahead of Holcombe. They both have 22 points. East Grinstead in 3rd place. Clifton Robinson's in 4th with 16. Beeston in 5th place at the start of play today. Buckingham in 6th with 14. Bowdon, today's visitors, in 7th with 10 points. University of Birmingham in 8th with 7 points. Your bottom 2, Slough in 7th place. The 9th place team goes off into the promotion playoff. Canterbury in 10th place currently, and the team finishing in 10th being relegated automatically. So Beeston, as we start the day, in 5th place in the division. Also, we have a new exciting development here. You can text us here in the chapel at BTV. You can text the commentators, as you can see on your screen. Text the word B, that's B-E-E, followed by your message to 6677. That's B, followed by your message to 6677. If I can draw your attention, text messages are charged at standard rate, plus your network's access charge. That's B and your message to 6677. We'll read out the best. What else is going on in the Investec Women's Premier Division today? Well, it's Buckingham versus Surbiton. That match starting at 12 o'clock today. That's the 6th place team hosting the leaders. Slough are hosting Canterbury. Slough in 9th, Canterbury 10th, as we saw in the league table there. important for Canterbury to get a win today to try and claw back 9th position. University of Birmingham host Clifton Robinsons. That's 8th playing 4th. They started half an hour ago or so. Of course, today here at 2 o'clock, we've got Beeston versus Bowdon. We've also got East Grinstead versus Holcombe, 3rd playing 2nd. So plenty of important games going on today. Of course, there's another game tomorrow which may play a factor on today. Bowdon are playing again tomorrow at home to Slough. That one starting at 12:30 tomorrow. So 2 games in this weekend for today's visitors, Bowdon. Next weekend, I've got an action-packed weekend as well. Beeston are away to Holcombe, so do keep them peeled for that one. Not long until we welcome the teams to the field of play. We'll be breaking off, and you'll be listening out for my voice introducing the teams to you. So not long to go until the teams walk out. Looking at Bowdon's season so far, it took a while for them to get the first win of the season under their belt. I think it was the 8th game of the season that Bowdon managed to get their first win. Although their last couple of games have been pretty good affairs. 2-2 draw with away at Slough and a 2-0 win at home to Buckingham. And then a match against the same team in the Copper Box on the 27th of January. So almost ready to welcome the teams. As you can see, the teams are heading off ready for the presentation towards you, the viewers. Also, you can text your predictions as well to that number, 6677. How would you reckon? That's 66777. Your match predictions to us here at Official BHC as well on the Twitters. You can see the umpires for today, Helen Sargent and Claire White, ready to go. You can see the effect of the wind as well on the umpires. Just waiting for the teams to get into position. Final checks and preparations underway. So teams almost set and ready to go. Beeston almost ready. Bowdon, you can see in their change strip today of white, black and red. Beeston in black, black and yellow. We're going to break off and introduce you to the teams. It's match day. Please welcome the teams, Beeston and Bowdon. Representing Beeston, number 2, Natalie Robson. 5, Carrie Hanks. 7, Alice Huddleston. 8, Catherine Lane. 9, sponsored by Hunt and Legg, Lauren Burrell. 10, sponsored by Inchcape, Sophie Robinson. 11, sponsored by Medical Investments, Bex Walker. 12, sponsored by Medical Investments, Serena Barr. 13, sponsored by Bowdon Properties Limited, Rosie Stevens. 15, Bridget Kiddle. 16, Katie McKee. 20, sponsored by Sphere 8, Eloise Stenner. 21, Nina Apula. 24, sponsored by Enterprise Property Group, Izzy Davison. 30, sponsored by Miracle in Progress, Paige Gillett. And 31, sponsored by Ross Insurance Group, Lottie Ross. Today's visitors, Bowdon. Kirsty McKay, Rosie Bailey, Kaylee Moore, Catherine Thompson, Jane Donnelly, Alex Shaw, Lucy Tennant, Anya Corrin, Charlene Mason, Tilly Dovshokovska, Anna MacDonald, Sean French, Julie Whiting, Megan Batchelor, Maddie Goodman, and Amanda Ferraby. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your teams. absolutely seamless as we get the teams almost ready to go. Beeston get us underway. Holding onto possession early on in front of us here in the chapel. Ball played forward quickly, an early break this one for Beeston. Sophie Robinson plays the ball inside into the D. It's defended well by Bowdon, but the end result is a ball in from the side for Beeston. Chopped into the D and behind the goal. It will be a clearing ball for Beeston. Beeston pressing again in that right corner. Goes to ground. It's going to be a free hit for Beeston. Going back to Catherine Lane. Across the defence. Davison out to the left-hand side. Stroked in towards the D again. It's pulled back. It's a loose ball. And into the back of the net. I'm sure that's Rebecca Walker, the captain, who's opened the scoring for Beeston after only 70 seconds on the board. Beeston lead Bowdon by 1-0.
Fantastic play there, Andy, down the sideline. I think it was Bridget Kiddle that got the ball on the baseline and managed to find the gap through to Rebecca Walker, and a fantastic strike on the reverse stick.
She did very well to make the space for herself and steady herself to put the ball into the back of the goal. Great start for Beeston, leading Bowdon by 1-0. I think this is the first time the ball has been in the Beeston half during the game, and it's been played along the sidelines. Can it be kept in? It's a bit of a fruitless run there for Anya Curran. Looking today at the Beeston team, a couple of familiar faces not with us today. Most of all, Nikki Cochran, who's off with the Great Britain team in Australia and New Zealand at the moment. So it's Natalie Robson starting in goal today for Beeston. Ball down the sideline, which wasn't controlled, so it'll be a Beeston ball to get us going again. I'm sure that's the earliest goal we've seen this season.
It was about 80 seconds in, that was, Andy.
Yeah. Couldn't want for a better start, although this is good pressure onto the Beeston defence. Didn't see a free hit given there. I thought that was extremely risky play if it wasn't across the back of the defence. But Beeston looking to press forward again as they approach halfway. It's a Beeston ball in from the sideline. Challenge for the ball in midfield. A swing and a miss from Bowdon. What's the result here? The umpire's given a free hit to Beeston, taken backwards, retaining possession. To right hand side. Stenner goes through a couple of challenges, finds the space for herself in the midfield. Under pressure, she's done very well to retain the ball for as long as she did. And actually come away with a free hit as well. Lane with the pass. Out to Stenner. Looks at her options, plays it inside. The space for the goal scorer to run into and play the ball forward. And almost through to the final third. In fact, thought for a moment that the goal scorer had won the ball and made her way through, but no. It's a Bowdon ball. Picked off by Beeston. Beeston being afforded an awful lot of space on the ball, I think, and I don't think Bowdon have settled into this game at all yet. Still plenty of time to play. Sophie Robinson really putting the pressure on the goalkeeper there, and Beeston win the ball back again. Bex Walker's had a tremendous game already. Stenner will get us going. Just getting the right instruction from Helen Sargent, the umpire, on that side. We're going again. Played across to the edge of the D. controlled and just lost, although Beeston have won the ball back. It's going to add to the... Thought they'd won the ball back. It is actually gone the favour of the away side. Space for Bowdon now on this right-hand side. That one has been a foul against Bowdon, so they get us going again with a free hit. The feature of the play for Beeston so far has been as soon as the Bowdon players had the ball, at least two, it seems, have gone on to pressure the ball when in that final quarter of the field. That's a poor ball out. Alex Shaw puts the ball straight out of play. Paige Gillett plays the ball forward. Serena Barr getting involved again. Game's sort of broken down after that early strong start from Beeston. Bowdon forcing their way back into the game. Although that said, they've given possession away to Beeston, and this could be a potentially good break. Serena Barr almost at the end of that one, onto the edge of the D, shooting position possibly. I thought that was going to be tapped in there. She's in again, Serena Barr. Tests the goalkeeper,
Good
long
save.
corner.
Good save. Nice attacking play there by Beeston.
Beeston trying to get a handle on things. Barr plays the ball out to the right-hand side, sticks the ball to Eloise Stenner. Beeston come away with a sideline ball. Barr again. Steady play. Trying to get over that period of scrappiness. Stenner involved as another Beeston free hit taken a little bit too quickly for Helen Sargent's liking. Self pass into the D. It flicked off something in there in the D. I think it must have been maybe a Beeston foot. I'm not
Possibly,
sure.
yeah. It looked like it might have clipped up on Alice Huddleston's foot, number 7 there.
Driven ball cut out again by Eloise. Sorry, that's Paige Gillett there. Ball through, mopped up again by Bowdon. Player goes to ground. Play continues. We're already 8 and a touch minutes into this game, but I feel there's more goals in this game. I just feel that there's more goals in this game.
Yeah, I think so. Beeston have started well. They've put good pressure on the Bowdon defence. They seem eager to put this high press on, as we're seeing now.
Really not allowing the visiting team to turn with the ball when they receive the pass. Risky ball across the back. Bowdon do come away with that ball just in front of us here. Charlene Mason. Flip ball out to the left-hand side. Anya Curran. Shepherded away from the shooting angle. Does manage to get a pass away. It's a corner, first corner of the game. And it's gone the way of the visitors. Now, let's see exactly what happened here. It was a good switch of play and quick passing, I think, undid the Beeston defence, which led to the foul. Now, what was the reason exactly?
I think it was Eloise Stenner who's somewhere near the penalty spot there, and it just catches her on the right foot.
Yes, she went to play the ball with a stick, but it didn't quite fall flush on the stick, and it's gone onto her foot. So it's a corner, penalty corner. Looks like Anya Curran will be delivering the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in white to aim for. Looks like it's going to go towards the short, and it is. It's played quickly, tapped in across the face of goal. Beeston clear the ball at the expense of a long corner.
Free hit.
Oh, it's a free hit. I thought it was a long corner there for a second. Often you look at the umpiring signals and you don't see the full range of movement, and you think, oh, that's a long corner. But no, it's a free hit for Beeston. They defended that one well. Bit hairy, but Bees still lead Bowdon by 1 goal to 0. It's another miscontrol from Bowdon, giving Beeston the ball on the sideline. 2 balls on the pitch briefly. And a ball patrol. Paige Gillett tries to drive the ball in. Player falls behind. What's the outcome here? Is it a Bowdon clearing free hit? I suspect. Beeston again demonstrating the pressure that they've shown against Bowdon so far. It's a bit of a shove. I'm sure she wouldn't mind me describing that as a shove, Sophie Robinson, because it was.
Yeah, it's a good press that Beeston have got on. It looks like they're trying to not channel the ball too wide, but almost get the ball in those inside forwards, left midfield, right midfield positions, and try and win it there for the counter-attack.
Sophie Robinson again showing terrific desire to get involved and press as far up the field as possible.
Good pressure.
Sideline ball. Taken quickly into a little bit of space. Katie McKee. Goes to the byline. Ball in. Wasn't as she intended, I don't think, and it's been cleared for another sideline ball. Taken quickly, Beeston looking to build from this left-hand side. There's space to go into. Catherine Lane's just in front of us here. Serena Barr, always with a headband, easy to recognise. Gillett. So shepherd the ball through. It's still in play, and that's an opportunity. Oh, what a chance for 2-0. Spurned. I think that may have been Katie McKee if she turns round. I'll know for sure. That was actually
Bridget Kiddle.
Bridget Kiddle.
Yeah, that
could have been 2-0.
That was a chance and a half, that one, Andy. Fell to her nicely on the penalty spot there, and you'd have bet your bottom dollar on it.
It's not the way that she dreamt it, is it?
No. More of a nightmare.
That said, Beeston are on the press again. Down this left-hand side, not a lot of support initially, but by the time the support came, the ball was lost, and Bowdon are on the attack now down this right-hand side. So I think it's Megan Batchelor involved. Mason. And Beeston can play the ball forward again. Long ball forward, but straight out of play. Although, good possession gained by Beeston. They'll press that straight away, I'm sure. Free hit in midfield. Barr running into a bit of a crowd scene. Up by Claire White with a long burst of on the whistle. Calm down, I think that was the message. Nice clip ball forward. Oh, that was a nice one to run onto. Bridget Kiddle just couldn't find the pace to get to that, or terrific pressure again, forcing a chopped pass across the back. Jane Donnelly involved there. Picked off again by Beeston. Nice layoff. Pass didn't quite come off. It's Lauren Burrell there who couldn't get the pass away. Serena Barr again, ball straight through the middle, flicks off a Bowdon stick, but fortunately for Beeston, it's been picked up by Sophie Robinson, who's gone on a bit of a run here, but I think Beeston have been penalised there. What exactly was that for? Was that for something with a stick, do you think?
I think so, possibly. Maybe a stick block, or umpire saw something in there.
Ball's going to have to play right in the corner.
Seems to be the feature of this game, Andy. There's a lot of long balls into the opposition's corner, and then team setting up for the high press.
If you missed in the preamble to today's game, Bowdon have got 2 games this weekend. They're playing again tomorrow at home to Slough. So with 2 games in a weekend, that's not unusual for hockey, for a lot of people who might be watching who aren't hockey fans. But what would you do differently if you got 2 games in a weekend? How would you prepare differently?
No, it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one for Slough either, because they're playing at home today to Canterbury. That's a 12:30 start, so they've got a little bit more time to recuperate after that game. But Bowdon will be on the road back up to Manchester after this fixture, probably around 4 o'clock, 4:30 tonight. So they're not going to get home till 6:30-ish, and yeah, not a great deal of time to recover there.
So would you decide that there are periods to put everything into this game and there are times to sit back, do you think, or would you just play the game as you would normally play?
I think you just take each game as it comes, and you just work a little bit harder when you get a little bit more tired.
Back to today's game. Flick ball forward, Alex Shaw bounces a couple of times and it's back out of play. Ball patrol are getting plenty of exercise today, that's sure. Nice chasing ball across. It's gone out of play. Beeston, I think, will get that long corner, judging by where the camera is pointing towards. Isabella Davison. She's got options. Which way she's going to go? She's going to go back, involving Caroline Hacks. Ball into the D. Did well there to get out of the way of the ball, the Bowdon player. Although swarming around them are a lot of bees at the moment, and Bowdon can't really get out. Although they have come out courtesy of an umpiring decision. I did see one of our initial text has arrived. That's 66777. Many thanks for broadcasting this. So yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. Leave your name as well. We'll give you a shout out if you send your text in. There you go. So first text into BTV. Text B, BEE, 66777. Many thanks for broadcasting this. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bowdon coming away with the ball. A little bit of space to run into here. Isabella Davison plays the ball out. Huddleston. Here she is on the left-hand side. Crowd scene. Tries to plough the ball into the D. Beeston win the free hit. Taken quickly. Gillett going backwards. The space here. Here she is again. Serena Barr tickles the ball out to the left-hand side. Stopping her on that left-hand side. Ball in to the D. Good, strong, relentless pressure this one from Beeston. Free hits. Bowdon player couldn't really get out of the way there, although she was trying. So the end result is, I think, we're going to go for that free hit, but from a static position. Davison doesn't cover herself in glory there, gives the ball straight to Bowdon. Although it's been mopped up. But given away again. Kaylee Moore, the captain of Bowdon. Getting through a crowd of Beeston players, although that's now been turned over. Nina Rapula, I think the first touch for her this game so far. What is it about particular games as a player, David Griffiths, that means that sometimes the ball is turned over so frequently? Is there anything specific that happens? Is it conditions? Is it?
I think it's just phases of the game. Obviously, Beeston started well in the first couple of minutes with the early goal, and they probably had that first 5 or 6 minutes of the game, and then it swings both ways. And I think we're just in one of those spells, obviously 20 minutes into the game, and it's just got a bit bitty.
It was windy before, it's now
still windy.
Touch more windy. Serena Barr lays the ball off. Beeston looking to maintain that, trying to regain that passing rhythm. That ball forward sticks.
Great pick.
Rebecca Walker, who's had a terrific day out today. Barr involved. Trickles through to Tilly Diop-Szolkowska. Passed the ball to a player who she thought was there, but wasn't. And under pressure, gives away a ball for Beeston to play from the sideline. Steno. Cracked through the middle of the park. Nina Rapula just couldn't quite bring that one under a spell, and it's gone straight through.
Yeah, for me, Andy, I'd like to see the Bees keeping the ball a little bit longer. We look like we're rushing it through and forcing it through to the forwards when we don't have to at this point of the game.
Well, that's a decent ball forward. What an incredible take. It's been picked up by Rosie Stevens, and it's a Beeston ball played into the D. It's flicked up into the air, and it's hit the Beeston player, and it's going to be a clearing defensive hit for Bowdon. Going a little bit possibly too quickly. Yeah,
I think so. Like I was saying, if Beeston can just keep the ball for maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 passes and take the sting out of Bowdon a little bit, I think that will make a difference to how they're playing at the moment.
Captain Kaylee Moore involved for Bowdon. That ball forward coming straight off I thought it would come off a Bowdon stick, but it's a Beeston stick and a Bowdon ball forward. Decent defence again from Beeston, although the ball through clips a Bowdon player. Beeston playing forward again.
Ooh,
here's Sophie Robinson into the final quarter. Decent layoff, and the ball is played. Was that a shot or a pass, or is that come away with a Beeston ball? I
think
for a long
she was
corner?
just trying to bunt it through, but it looks like it's gone for a 16-yard hit out for Bowdon.
I think, yeah, composure is the thing. The composure needs to be there for Beeston. They're doing all the right things, but not necessarily at the right speed.
Yeah, I think both teams are possibly guilty of this. They're all trying to sort of rush forward with the ball.
Ball across to the left-hand side. It's Rose Bailey there for Bowdon. She's been pickpocketed and Beeston clear. Nina Rapula. Laying it all out to Alice Huddleston on this left-hand side. Huddleston putting a real shift in on this left-hand side. Makes a space for herself and finds the pass inside. Very nice. This is the spell you were talking about, weren't you? The several passes. Beeston play the ball into the D.
Oh, I thought that'd gone through for a corner there, Andy.
I was looking to see what the umpire's decision was there before raising the tone of my voice, but no, it is a Bowdon ball, and they're over halfway. Megan Batchelor out to Rose Bailey. Beeston ball. Gillett, who's swapped sides, I think. Nina Rapula. Nice little short pass in, although that's been picked off. Sian French on the ball now. Gets the ball out to the right-hand side. Julie Whiting. Whiting under pressure, gives the ball away. I think Beeston really played themselves into trouble there for a second. I thought there was going to be a shot on goal from Bowdon. That's been well defended, composed defending, and Beeston could be in for an opportunity here. Here comes Sophie Robinson barrelling straight towards the D. She gets nudged off, although the umpire says nothing doing there. Bowdon continue with possession. Sophie Robinson, I thought, was going to clatter the player there, but she didn't.
I think she possibly had a word to the umpire.
Beeston understanding what that decision was there. Bowdon have the ball.
Great
Batchelor,
tackle from Alice Huddleston there.
Huddleston on Batchelor. Batchelor goes to ground. 26th minutes almost complete here. Beeston 1, Bowdon 0 if you're just joining in. A very, very early goal from the captain, Rebecca Walker, separates the sides. Ball picked off. I think 3 Bowdon players were involved in that. There's a stick gone flying in the middle of that. And Beeston come away with the possession of the ball. Claire White, the umpire, having a bit of a chat. We're back underway again. Ball drifts out of play. Bowdon. I think that's the most space a Bowdon player has been afforded so far in this game. Ball finally sticking for the away side, although she did well, Sian French really to make the space for the pass forward. Her pass forward finds Charlene Mason. Good skill in the D. Into the byline. I think that might have been a foot there. Play on, says the umpire. Cracked in towards goal and it's over the bar.
That was a good reverse stick strike there from
Julie Whiting, number 19.
Julie. She found the space on the top left corner of the D. Not
Umpire,
5.
Yeah, umpire hand in the air, clearly indicating what's gone on. And Beeston will take the time to gather a breath. We've less than 10 minutes until half time. Beeston leading Bowdon by 1 goal to 0. Ball along the touchline. Who's going to be there to meet it? Well collected from Beeston. Burrell cracked in towards goal. Wide.
It's been real end-to-end stuff this first half. Swinging backwards and forwards from Bowdon to Beeston.
Another bit of pickpocketing from Beeston. Sophie Robinson comes away with the ball. Rebecca Walker involved again. Plays the ball into Apula. Apula goes to shoot.
Great shot.
Ball still in the danger zone. Opportunity here. And it's in to the back of the net. It is a second of the game for the captain, Rebecca Walker. Beeston lead Bowdon by 2 goals to 0. What a day for the captain.
Superb strike there from Rebecca. Nina there with the first early shot here. Number 21 receiving the ball with a back to goal. Nice little pop shot but saved. And then it falls to Rebecca Walker, number 11, who slams it into the bottom right corner. Fantastic finish.
So Bees lead by 2 goals to 0. Bowdon are currently off your picture because they're having a bit of a huddle. And we'll get us back underway. Bees lead by 2 goals to 0. You can have all of the great possession, you can have all of the great passing, but you need to be in the right place at the right time. And that's where she's been twice so far. Rebecca Walker, the captain, with 2 goals. Beeston 2, Bowdon 0.
Leading by example, Andy.
Can't beat it.
Absolutely.
Bowdon with a free hit. Get us going again. Anya Curran playing the ball forwards. Shepherded out to Lucy Tennant. Lucy Tennant with a quick ball forward to Catherine Thompson. That one didn't quite connect, so Beeston will get us going again. Better pressure this from Bowdon, but Beeston fortunate there to come away with the ball. Straight through. Oh, so close to being picked up. Nina Rapula here on the right hand side. Space to run into the D. What can she do? She puts the ball across the face of goal. It's been mopped up by Bowdon. Pressure still on though. I just heard a long blast of the whistle there. Looks like it's going to be a Beeston ball. Dangerous play, possibly?
I think someone's caught an injury just on the left of our picture, back in the Beeston half.
Yeah, sadly from my commentary position, I can't quite see exactly where this incident's happened.
I think it was French, Bowdon number 17.
She's walking off now and seems to be okay, but the magic box of tricks from the physio has been involved. We will restart with a Beeston free hit though, and that's what we're waiting for the player for Bowdon, Sian French, to depart. I think she was the player who hit the floor in that spell of play before Beeston ran up the other end of the field. Here's Serena Barr. Another toot on the whistle. Another Beeston free hit. Isabella Davison. 1-2 quickly. It's just wide of the post. Long corner.
Long corner. Good reaction save there from the Bowdon goalkeeper, Kirsty McKay.
Someone's turned up the wind another notch. Decent ball forward, although Rosie Stevens wasn't able to get onto the end of it.
Good pressure here from Beeston. This would be a good time to get a goal just before half time.
Indeed, at the very least, this is where you want to be as you end the half. He's trying to stretch Bowdon now, going left to right, down to the byline. Clips into the D, across the face of goal, save with the feet. Across again the face of goal, couldn't quite get turned in.
I thought it'd fallen there to Rosie Stevens. She nearly nicked it on the reverse stick. Open goal, but just falling the wrong side of her.
Davison. Out to Barr. Catherine Lane there. Somehow that stayed in, and Eloise Stenner is driving towards the byline. She clips the ball into the D, and it's been turned behind. Long corner, I think, is the outcome there. Davison again gets us going from the dead ball. Ball into the D, Gillett involved. Decent pressure, but Bowdon do come away with it. Whiting. She's lost the ball, and Isabella Davison has it just in front of the camera here. Gillett. Just lovely weight on the ball, but it's been picked up by Bowdon. Nina Rapula goes to ground. Kaylee Moore, the captain for Bowdon, involved here. In fact, Bowdon, I think, come away with a free hit. Two and a half minutes to play or so in this first half. Beeston have possession. Lane in the D. Coming deep is Serena Barr. Barr out to Gillett. Barr again under pressure, does well to shield the ball. Here's another text in to us here at BTV. If you want to text in as well, text BEAD to 6677 with your message. Many thanks for broadcasting this from Maddie Goodman. Thank you. Number 21 for Bowdon has a very ill grandfather watching. I'm sure there's more coming up as watching on an iPad in Wales. Well, thank you for watching.
That was slick, wasn't it?
Thanks for your message, and get well soon. Hopefully for you. Let's see what Bowdon can do in this second half.
One minute to go, Andy.
Yeah, that's Charlene Mason in the thick of things again. So Bowdon will surely end the half on the attack down this right-hand side. Rosie Bailey driving towards the D. The ball's gone out of play. Without a touch, it's going to be a Beeston defensive hit.
I think Beeston will be pleased with that first half performance. There's still a bit to work on. For me, possibly a bit more possession on the ball, but two fantastic goals there from Rebecca Walker. So they'll be going into half-time with their heads held up.
Yes, just in front of us, she's come very deep. Sophie Robinson's ball trickles down the byline, and I think that is it for the end of the first half. It is Beeston 2, Bowdon 0 at the end of the first half. 2 strikes from Rebecca Walker. Beeston's captain separates the sides, but it could have been 3 for Beeston. We'll have plenty more after this. To the left-hand side. Stroked in towards the D again. It's pulled back. It's a loose ball. And into the back of the net. I'm sure that's Rebecca Walker, the captain, who's opened the scoring for Beeston after only 70 seconds on the board. Beeston lead. Bowdon. Charlene Mason. Flip ball out to the left-hand side. Anya Curran. Shepherded away from the shooting angle. Does manage to get a pass away. It's corner, first corner of the game. And it's gone the way of the Serena Barr, always with a headband, easy to recognise. Gillett. So shepherd the ball through, it's still in play, and that's an opportunity. Oh, what a chance for 2-0. Spurned. I think Beeston really played themselves into trouble there for a second. I thought there was going to be a shot on goal from Bowdon. That's been well defended, composed defending. And Beeston could be in for an opportunity here. Here comes Sophie Robinson barrelling straight towards the D. She gets nudged off, although the umpire says nothing doing there. Bowdon with the ball. Rebecca Walker involved again. Plays the ball into Apula. Apula goes to shoot.
Great shot.
Ball still in the danger zone. Opportunity here. And it's in to the back of the net. It is a second of the game for the captain, Rebecca Walker. Beeston lead Bowdon by 2 goals to 0.
When you succeed,
we succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing you.
Learning and growing.
And getting better at what we do.
Supporting your business.
we make technology effortless.
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve.
And advise you.
All to help you achieve.
And surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
We're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
we're Air IT.
Your number one for IT and comms.
So what advice might you give to another parent who has a child that plays hockey or a different sport?
It's always to be supportive. At the end of the day, they're doing it for themselves. They're doing it because they want to do it. Now, there might be the odd time when something hasn't gone well, and the important thing is to stick with something. Never just give up on it because the going's hard at the moment.
I don't know if you remember this. I came out of one of my reviews and was pretty upset, and I FaceTimed you and Dad, and I remember being quite emotional because I thought I'd let you down, and you and Dad just said to me that I wasn't doing this for you two. I wasn't doing it just to make you guys happy.
Absolutely. It's most definitely your life, and whilst we're very proud of you, you're doing it for, for your own enjoyment, for your own work. You're not doing it for us at all.
When we're younger, often as kids, we don't realise how much effort you put in. I definitely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and Dad and the rest of the family, so thank you.
I played at the highest level for Holland since I was 17. First you start as a talented little girl and just go and play, and now you really have to carry the team. A lot of the media, they always write things about you, but it's not important. I know what I can do, and the people that I really care about, they always believed in me. And I've always been a fighter. Even when you think you can't go anymore, you just keep on going because of your team. My position in the field is important, but without the others, I'm a no one. Speed is very important. There isn't room for error, actually. It's just me, opponents, and my teammates. You have to give it your all, no mercy. Every competition we play, you just want to win. When you step on the podium, it's just the best feeling in the world. It is hard to dare and dream about winning, but we know if we play well, we can beat anyone.
Well, it looks like we're set and ready to go for the start of the second half, and underway we are. And it is Bowdon getting us underway, and Beeston already win the ball. And give it back to the visitors.
The sun's picked up a bit here, Andy, for the second half. It's really glaring into our eyes here in the chapel.
Yep, you've got the best view wherever you're watching around BTV in the world right now. Quick update as well. We've been checking around the grounds at half-time. A result that's come in confirmed: Buckingham 2, Surbiton 1. That's confirmed. Buckingham 2, Surbiton 1. So that would put Buckingham up on 17 points ahead of Beeston and ahead of Clifton Robinsons as well, and into 4th place.
Here's Robinson. Ball across.
And ahead of play for a Beeston ball. On the front foot on the start of this second half, would you agree?
Has she given a corner?
Discussion between the two umpires, it looks like. Helen Sargent and Claire White, just to work out exactly what's gone on, making sure everything's right.
I thought we'd come off the goalkeeper onto the defender's foot there, so I did think it was a short corner. That ball across from Sophie Robinson.
Okay.
Bully.
A bully is the decision.
Yeah, Buckingham will be pleased with that result. It's not a good one for Beeston. 2-1 against Surbiton.
Okay, let's get going again. Isabella Davison with the ball. Packed D out to the right-hand side. Barr cracks the ball in. It's been mopped up nicely by Bowdon, although it's got into a bit of a Ben-Hur crowd scene. Bowdon coming away with it steadily, but it's been knocked out of play for... What's the outcome here? It looks like a Bowdon ball taken very quickly. Bowdon looking to taking the decision to run through all of the Beeston playing staff there by the looks of it. Alex Shaw. I thought she'd been pickpocketed there by Lauren Burrell, but it's not. It is a Bowdon ball. Anya Curran. Looked like she was about to deliver the ball into the D and has been pulled up for a Beeston ball. Bex Walker's 2 goals separates the side as the start of the second half. Those are her second and third goals of the season, by the way. Bowdon trying to take advantage of a Beeston defence there, who'd switched off for a second. Taken quickly again into the D. Too quickly, I think, for the umpire's liking. Not entirely sure what's a hold up here. Needs to be the right spot, I think, is my guess at what needs to happen. Into the D. That, I think, has come off a Bowdon foot, so a clearing hit. Straight, though, to a Bowdon stick. Clearing the path for a shot on goal. So close to an attempt on goal from Bowdon. Must have been about 3 metres away from goal.
Yeah,
Maddie Goodman.
Bouncing ball in there, just failed to trap it on the right-hand post.
Bowdon again finding space on the edge of the D. That's an opportunity on goal, and this time it is tapped in. It is Bowdon onto the score sheet. And I think it's been scored by the player in the centre of your screen right now. I think that's Rosie Bailey who scored the goal, but we'll know for sure when Yep, number 2, Rosie Bailey, who's put Bowdon on the score sheet. So Beeston 2, Bowdon 1. Bright start from the visitors. Beeston really haven't got their teeth into this one, and the clean sheet's gone.
No, they've certainly not started this second half as they finished the last one.
That said, though, Bridget Kiddle getting involved, making space for herself on this left-hand side. That is now a ball into the D. Pin ball. Bowdon in possession with Kaylee Moore. Beeston, though, finally working their way through the middle of the Bowdon defence. That's been given away. Paige Gillett does well to hand the ball off to the right-hand side. Burrell into the D.
Oh.
And that's so close to a third for Beeston. So close.
She had the
leaning back, Rosie Stevens.
Had the whole goal to shoot for. And I don't know if it clipped the right post there or just went past it, but yeah, that would have been harder to miss, that one, Andy.
Well, that's Stevens involved there, picking the ball off. That's 2 very presentable opportunities from Beeston that have not been taken. Beeston could have been out of sight by now.
Yeah, you need to score chances like that. Rosie will know that.
That's a decent ball to run into. The goal scorer, Rosie Bailey, just doesn't quite get on the end of it. Catherine Lane with the aerial just in front of us. One that bothers the camera tower. And that's been well won. Can this be fashioned into an opportunity? I thought for a moment there that was going to be number 3 for Beeston, but it's been given the way of Bowdon. I thought that was going to be number 3.
Yeah, it was just bouncing all over the place there for Alice Huddleston. I think it might have caught her foot or something as she went through.
Although it's a sign that Beeston are getting back into this game. This pressure again is finally telling, but it seems as if the visitors have come away through that pressure. Well, there's been battled back and won in midfield. Nina Rapula involved with that. Free hit. Stop start again. Cracked forward. Straight through. Defensive hit. I think Beeston have had a very good game, but they seem to have just turned off for the first 5 minutes of this second half, and that may ultimately cost them. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Yeah, we were watching them at half-time, weren't we, Andy? Bowdon they stayed out in the half-time break, had their huddle in the dugout and got set up, and Beeston was still in the dressing room, so maybe there was just a bit of a rush there for the Bees to get out and into position.
That said, though, they're doing well now. Kaylee Moore, the captain, has stopped that Beeston pass from going through, but Bowdon have been penned back in their final quarter. And Bowdon will clear. Good foot skills from Ball Patrol there, that was nice. Good pressure again from Beeston. Bowdon, though, play the ball forward through, and it's been found by Charlene Mason. Mason out to Rosie Bailey on this right-hand side. Bailey drives the ball in. It's been picked up by Serena Barr. And out to Rosie Stevens. Stevens, can she find an outlet? Very nearly does. In fact, she finds herself and plays the ball onwards to Bex Walker, and Beeston will clear. This is better from Beeston.
Yeah, Serena Barr mopping it up there in the Beeston defence. I've been impressed with her today.
We're catching you up. I'm guessing that's a Bowdon supporter. Well, thanks for sending your message in. 66777 is the number if you'd like to send your messages in to us here at BTV. That is Anya Curran going to ground. Doesn't quite get on the end of that pass forward. And Beeston get going again very quickly, using the ball not as well as I think they'd hoped, and giving possession away back to Bowdon on the halfway line. That ball has gone straight out of play, although a Beeston player, Bowdon, cracking on with things. Out to this right-hand side. Megan Batchelor in space. She's been pickpocketed. Decent 3D skills, this one, from Alice Huddleston. Ultimately, though, possession is retained by Batchelor. Top the ball in towards the D. Serena Barr. Beeston win the ball back on the edge of the D, and very important for them to do so. That was another moment of doubt in the Beeston defence.
It was, but Serena Barr there again, mopping the ball up. Nice bit of skill, and obviously winning that ball back for Beeston.
Zelia Sholkovska on this right wing, plays the ball in. It's been picked up, and possession has been turned over again.
Just outside the D.
In she goes, Sian French. Ball's kicked out, and it's a corner for Bowdon. Second corner of the game, and it's the second for Bowdon.
Yeah, they didn't quite get shaped up there after that free hit, Beeston. Nice early free hit taken there by the Bowdon number 17.
Yep, Sian French, I think she was the player who went off in the first half.
And then bounces the ball in. Natalie
Kicks
Robson
up in the air.
Kicks it into the defender. Penalty corner.
Succinctly described from David Griffiths. It'll be the same player who injected it in the first half. Anya Curran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players to aim at. They went near in that corner in the first half. Will they change things? Will they do the same? It's a change. It's been trapped and played in and wide of the goal. Bowdon attacking again. Not quite getting the pass away as she would have liked. Katie Moore, the captain. That's another attacking hit towards Bowdon, although that one's been wasted, and Beeston will get the chance to clear. If you're just joining us, a result from earlier on, Buckingham 2, Surbiton 1. That's from the 12 o'clock game. We're looking to bring you the other results as soon as we can find them for you. But what we're interested in now is the game presented in front of us. Beeston 2, Bowdon 1, 48th minute. Beeston were 2-0 up at half-time. Bowdon coming back through Rosie Bailey at the start of the second half. Paige Gillett spreads the ball forward. Good turn this. Huddleston. Beg your pardon, that's Lauren Burrell with a ball. Into the D now. Back to the byline. Chaos in front of the goalkeeper. Can Beeston get a stick on it? And it's Beeston's first corner of the game.
Good attacking play by Eloise Stenner down the right-hand side. Drove all the way down the baseline and crossed it. It got picked off by Rosie Bailey, I think, number 2 for Bowdon. And then Beeston regained possession. Ball hits a foot. Penalty corner.
Indeed, in that situation, no one realistically was able to get a shot away, but the second prize there is to get a corner out of it.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what's happened. So injecting the ball.
Rebecca Walker.
Yep, had a terrific game so far. There's a extra ball on the pitch there, which has just been mopped up.
Ball patrol with a hot chocolate in hand.
Let's see what happens here. Bowdon aren't quite ready for the delivery. 7 players I make on the edge. It's been trapped and hammered. It's not quite been dealt with. It's another foot and another corner for Beeston. Remonstrations towards Claire Wright by Alex Shaw from Bowdon. Real chaotic play. So the drive seemed to bounce off and then out of the D. And then Paige Gillett looking to play the ball towards the goal. And as you see, Alex Shaw questioning that one, obviously ultimately deciding everything's fine.
Good position from Paige, going for the quick early shot. Looking for the ball into the bottom right corner, but winning a penalty corner.
Walker to deliver.
Good pace.
Trapped in and headed towards the goal, but just wide of the post. Another opportunity, Gillett involved again.
Got another result today, Andy, down at Slough. So 9th place Slough picking up 1 goal against Canterbury, who also picked up a goal. So that's 9th v 10th in the league and a draw.
So it really doesn't help Canterbury, but also doesn't help Slough pull away from that bottom end of the table. Anya Curran. Ball given towards Beeston. Beeston on the left-hand side into space. Serena Barr looks to pick out a pass to the right-hand side. Into the D. Flicked up into the air. Pushed away from Bowdon. Good pace on the chase to close down the ball. Ball's gone out of play. Rosie Stevens, impressive there. Lottie Ross. Ball into the air, bounced up and I believe dangerously, because the umpire has given a free hit the way of the defensive team.
Yeah, just looping over the top there from Paige's reverse stick. Free hit to Bowdon.
Central this time for Beeston. Shot towards goal from Sophie Robinson. It's come off a Bowdon foot, I believe. So it's going to be a free hit outside of the D. Making the space, Gillett making the space to receive the ball. Davison out to the right-hand side. Keeping the pressure on. Getting involved this time is Caroline Hanks. Robinson makes a space. Crashes the ball into the side netting.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with that one. There were players queuing up around the penalty spot on the far post. I think in a situation like that, you've got to aim for the far post, and Sophie there just smashing it against the inside of the goal. Side netting.
Compared to the first 5 minutes of the second half, this is a much more stable Beeston performance, and as I say that, they're looking to attack again this time with the right-hand side. To the baseline, into the D. Bowdon did well to clear that one, although they're given possession away, chopped into the D, but there's nobody there to pick up the loose ball. It's going to be a Bowdon ball.
Yeah, they've regained some composure after that spell at the start of the second half, and they seem to be getting the bulk of the possession, Andy.
Yes. I thought there was a cat there on the pitch for a moment. There seems to be a black bag. As a player, I think, who was...
bitten by the cat?
No, I thought the player was possibly cracked by the ball, which is why we're waiting for play to resume. But we are back underway. Whiting tries to find the ball through, just about creeps through to Tilly Diop-Shelkovska.
I'm glad you're pronouncing these names, Andy.
That's what I'm here for. Nina Rapula on the edge of the area, trying to find a pass through. What's the outcome here? It's another Beeston ball. I think Bowdon are happy for Beeston to have the possession just outside of the area. I think they're content to press on that one. Let's see what happens here. Lottie Ross received the ball. Davison spreads it to the right-hand side. Inside. Reverse stick ball forward. Just about creeps into the D. What have we got here? Surely there were two players involved there.
She found the space, cut through the defender, and the goalkeeper doing her job. Kirsty McKay in the Bowdon goal. Fantastic save.
Indeed, I think two Beeston players may have almost stood on top of each other there to get the chance. Who should have had the senior role and told the other player to get out of the way, do you think?
I don't know. I think Rosie possibly should have shoved that on to her left.
So that's 5. I make it 5 goal-scoring opportunities for Beeston. They're converted 2 so far. Here's another ball through. Alice Huddleston I thought just almost put the ball into to the D. It's going to be a Beeston. Beeston looking to press again from this Bowdon defensive hit, and again engineered another free hit off the foot. In front of us here is Whiting. Whiting delivers the ball straight to a Beeston player. I think that's Carrie Hanks. What's going on here? I thought for a moment that Beeston were just presenting the ball to Bowdon. That's not quite the case. Hanks. Ball forward, trapped and given away. Gillett does well to put a stick on it and find a very neat pass out to the right hand side. Attack continues down the right, where Alice Huddleston puts the ball into the D. Bowdon under pressure again. Message in from David Elworthy. Sounding good, Andy. Shame about Griff. Thank you very much, David Elworthy. DG, any thoughts on that message?
Who is he? David Elworthy. Never heard of him.
Ball into the D. Could be positive here for Beeston, but Bowdon come away with it, although not quite as far as the edge of the D. Real good pressure this in the attacking D for Beeston, and pressure's released with a free hit for Bowdon.
Now, David Elworthy, of course, works for England Hockey. He's one of their spies. He comes up and asks us all sorts of questions and reports it back to Bisham Abbey once a week, twice a week.
I thought you were going to give him his official title there of umpire development
I couldn't
manager,
possibly give him his official title.
Ball into the D again. What can Beeston do here? Well, not a lot, because the umpire has decided that it is a Bowdon defensive ball. Chopped along the line, and that one's going to go straight through. So, yes, thanks again for your text, David Elworthy. If you're looking to text us, we've got a wonderful caption for this sort of thing here. So, and if you'd like to send us a message and we'll read it out, you can text us. Text BEE, that's B, followed by your message to 66777. Text messages are charged at standard rate plus your network access charge. Bowdon looking to press forward and get an equaliser. They are just being shepherded out of the D. In fact, it's been upgraded to a corner there. Julie Whiting has won a corner for Bowdon.
Let's have a look at this replay. Beeston in possession. Great pick from the left winger. Square ball across. Nina Rapula does her best, but the umpire sees the infringement and it's a penalty corner.
Yep, is that use of the stick there to shepherd the player out of the ball? Or
I think use of the stick, hand on the back and kick on the shin.
Okay then, to deliver the ball, Jane Donnelly, number 5 for Bowdon. 6 players to aim for. So far they've gone to the left and they've gone to the middle. What's going to happen here? They've gone to the middle. It's been trapped and clipped in and wide of the post by some distance.
Yeah, she just dragged it to her left. Obviously hit a defender on the way out.
11 minutes to play or so. If you're thinking about texting us, you can send in your nominations for player of the match as well. You could also do that on Twitter as well, @officialBHC. It's a good pick-off again from Beeston, although they have presented the ball to Bowdon. Great stuff again from Serena Barr. She's done very well here. And that's Sophie Robinson. She's will she get onto the end of that one? No, she won't. Real opportunity. That's you don't often see a player running through on goal to that extent.
No, it was a great pick from Serena. She obviously got head up early and looked up, saw Sophie, played it forward, and just a little bit too much on the ball. Here she is again.
One again.
Green headband.
Serena Barr. What, she's got options. She's gone to the left. Robinson can't get a swing on that.
Yeah, she looked to receive it on a reverse stick. So unlike Sophie, normally she'll get those under control and get a shot off, but just miscontrolling it there. Again, Beeston looking to win the ball in those inside forward positions. Rebecca Walker this time.
Certainly with the 2 goals in the performance, my nomination, I think, for player of the match. But
yeah, she's played very well.
Indication of a foot there from the Beeston coaching team.
Chris Glover with his bobble hat on.
The Beeston bobble hat available in all good club shops.
Only £12.
Serena Barr plays the ball forward through. She's been very lucky to find that pass though. Walker across the face of goal. It's been cut away. Pressure still on though. Beeston do well to block the shot, but it's a Bowdon ball. Less than 10 minutes to play. Smash forward. And out of play. By the looks of it, it is a Bowdon ball taken quickly. Beeston can't clear this at the moment. This should...
penalty corner, Andy.
Oh,
9 minutes
close
to go. Kaylee Moore there for Bowdon, captain.
Indeed, indeed. Let's just see exactly what happened here. Taken quickly. Reverse ball in. Moore does well to come away with the ball and is blocked on the edge of the area. Yeah, nice Serena Barr.
Serena Barr's left shoulder just blocking Kaylee away in there. Umpire saw the infringement.
You can see just again how windy it is.
All those cars blowing down the road.
I was thinking more players' kits, but we'll see.
Of course, from pitch level, you can't see those cars going past with all the banners. Here we go, penalty corner.
Taken in, it's been slipped back in. Beeston defend the first one. What happens with the ball coming in the second time? It's cracked in, and it's another corner for Bowdon. David, talk us through.
So it's a good injection, good trap from Kaylee Moore. Where did it? And a foot. Yeah, it was a foot.
It played into the crowd.
Ross.
So, clock continuing to tick down. What might be in the Bowdon bag of tricks? Anya Curran to inject the ball. Trapped, flicked up into the air. Moore again involved, shielding the ball on the edge, and that's come off a Beeston player.
Goal. I'm not sure it was.
I'll be honest there, I thought the umpire was not going to give that one.
No, I think
and I think they're having a discussion.
I think they'll turn this around. The Bowdon players certainly aren't shaping up as if it was a goal.
So the goal was given, however, the umpires are now having a conflab. Head height, I'm reading, and it should be a defensive hit according to Claire White, but we'll wait for the official reading from the umpires. So that Bowdon equalising goal is in discussion currently. Head height is clearly being indicated by Claire White there, the umpire on the left. So
Beeston ball.
Beeston ball.
Very important decision that for the Bees.
And so that scoreboard will change on your screen. It is Beeston 2, Bowdon 1.
As if by magic.
So Bowdon were on equal terms there for a few moments. Do you reckon that Bowdon have got a case there for that goal standing?
I'm not sure. I think you could tell by the players' reaction when they scored. I think had it been a goal, they'd have all been back to the halfway line ready to set up, but there were a few of them just hovering around near the 25.
That said, though, they're looking for that equaliser.
Free hit just outside.
6.5 minutes to play. Bowdon have really got their tails up and looking for that equaliser. Beeston seems to have everybody back there. There's space opening up on that right-hand side. Reverse ball in, swung in. Beeston looking to get the ball away and finally will clear. Would it be a massive pump down the line? No, it won't. It'll be a ball for Bowdon as they're looking to press. This time it is the long clearing hit towards halfway. That's exactly what I think they should have done about 15 seconds before.
Yeah, I think it just caught Lauren Burrell's foot on the left-hand side. But the Bees are certainly under pressure here.
Ball into the D again. Bowdon with an opportunity across the face of goal. It's been flicked up into the air. Good turn of pace, this one, to try and retrieve the ball, but it is a Bowdon ball.
It certainly feels like Bowdon, it's coming for Bowdon. Bees absorbing all this pressure.
Ball not being played from the right spot. Wiping a couple of important seconds off here. Ball into the D, long corner. Less than 5 minutes to play. The clock on your screen is an indication and it is not reflective entirely of the match clock. So we're close to 5 minutes. Katie Moore again trying to press down that right-hand side. Takes out a couple of defenders, plays the ball into the D. It's another long corner. Impressive spell this for the visitors. They're really going for this equalising goal.
This is where
Alex
you need
Shaw.
your experienced players just to keep a calm head. Try and regain possession. Get the ball towards the other end of the pitch.
Wipe off as much as time as possible. Ball into the D. Clearing out towards this byline, this sideline. Beeston can't get a touch on the ball. What's happened in the last couple of minutes?
They're certainly under the pump.
Although that's fortunate, and it will be a Beeston defensive hit, at which point everyone will forget where the ball is and take about half an hour to do anything, as is the professional way to do things.
Catherine Lane, possibly one of the most experienced players in the Beeston side. She's taking her time.
Indeed, plays the ball forward, and this is the side of the pitch that Beeston definitely want the ball to be. Lauren Burrell plays the ball into the D. Opportunity for a shot here. Hits the goalkeeper and could have been turned in for 3, but wasn't.
Fantastic turn there from left to right, and a great shot off Bridget Kiddle. Bees still in possession.
One more time, your nominations for player of the match, please. On Twitter to @officialBHC and via the text, which is 67777.
Final few minutes here. Beeston taking the time once again on the ball. Izzy Davison this time.
We're back and up and running.
Turning possession over.
No, Beeston ball. Yes, down this right-hand side. That's, again, the professional way to do things. Keep the ball trapped in the corner because Bowdon certainly can't score from there. What's the outcome? It is a
Bowdon ball.
Bowdon ball. Attempted aerial. Finds a Bowdon player. Who can get on the end of that one? Nobody. And it will be a Beeston defensive. No, it won't. It'll be a Bowdon ball taken quickly. Julie Whiting involved there. Kaylee Moore, who's come inside, has pocket picked by Lauren Burrell. Crash ball forward. Catherine Lane really does a good job of mopping up there and plays the ball along the sideline. And is this going to go all the way out? It is. Using the ball and hitting it very well to wipe off as much time as possible. Bowdon almost at last throw of the dice category time here.
Minute to go.
Clipped up into the air. Decent aerial skills. And Beeston, this is the side of the pitch again where they've had a lot of joy. Rosie Stevens opts. I thought she was going to opt to go for the D, but she's done the right thing in my opinion, and just see if she can wind some more of the clock down.
No, this is good from Rosie. Rosie and Sophie in the corner there. Just taking the time once again. Beeston ball's been given. Yep. This has got to be it, Andy. There can't be much long left.
No, and I think Bridget Kiddle did very well there. I think the ball hit her, which is the reason for the Beeston free hit, and she's showing no ill effects from that. And it was a real...
Bowdon getting frustrated. Rosie and Sophie here just back in the corner again.
If you want the points, this is the way to play the game.
Absolutely.
One goal in it. You simply cannot score. Long corner.
Izzy bringing it wide. Again, taking a time.
Davison tries to find the ball forward. Bowdon, can they get another opportunity here? Beeston play the ball forward, and that, I think, is the final whistle. Beeston have won the game. Beeston 2, Bowdon 1, your final score. Well, what a terrific game. We've had thrills, we've had spills, we've had a couple of terrific goals, and two teams absolutely full of commitment.
So that should put it does put the Bees back ahead of Buckingham in the lead. Still waiting for the result from the University of Birmingham against Clifton Robinsons.
Yes, that's all important because the Clifton Robinsons result, if Clifton Robinsons were to lose today, that means Beeston would go into 4th place. So we're standing by for that. A terrific, terrific game today. We've had the nominations in. We've looked at them. Surprise, surprise, it's Bex Walker who's been nominated as Player of the Match today. Well, well, well. Conditions have been difficult for the players, but we've seen a really, really good game today.
It's been a fantastic game. Two vitally important goals there from Rebecca Walker, and deservedly so, the Player of the Match. So thank you all for joining us. It's been a pleasure once again to be in the commentary box here alongside Andy Day, and I'll let Andy.
Well, indeed, we'll do the wrap up. If we're back up and running here at BTV after our winter break. We've hibernated and come back bigger and stronger for the second half of the season. We'll be back on BTV tomorrow for the Beeston men versus Brooklands Manchester University. So we'll be there for that one. That one starts at 2 o'clock, so we'll be on your screens a little bit earlier than that. But from all of us here at BTV, all of us in the chapel, and on behalf of all the players, thanks so very much for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. To the left-hand side. Stroked in towards the D again. It's pulled back. It's a loose ball. And into the back of the net. I'm sure that's Rebecca Walker, the captain, who's opened the scoring for Beeston after only 70 seconds on the board. Beeston lead. Bowdon. Darlene Mason. Flip ball out to the left-hand side. Anya Curran. Shepherded away from the shooting angle. Does manage to get a pass away. It's corner, first corner of the game. And it's gone the way of the Serena Barr, always with a headband, easy to recognise. Gillett. So shepherd the ball through, it's still in play, and that's an opportunity. Oh, what a chance for 2-0. Spurned. I think Beeston really played themselves into trouble there for a second. I thought there was going to be a shot on goal from Bowdon. That's been well defended, composed defending, and Beeston could be in for an opportunity here. Here comes Sophie Robinson barrelling straight towards the D. She gets nudged off, although the umpire says nothing doing there. Bowdon with the ball. Rebecca Walker involved again. Plays the ball into Apula. Apula goes to shoot.
Great shot.
Ball still in the danger zone. Opportunity here, and it's in to the back of the net. It is a second of the game for the captain, Rebecca Walker. Beeston lead Bowdon by 2 goals to 0. Bowdon again finding space on the edge of the D. That's an opportunity on goal, and this time it is tapped in. It is Bowdon onto the score sheet, and I think it's Zilidia Sholkovska on this right wing. Plays the ball in. It's been picked up, and possession has been turned over again.
Just outside the D.
In she goes, Sian French. Ball's kicked out, and it's a corner for Bowdon. Beg your pardon, that's Lauren Burrell with a ball. Into the D now. Back to the byline. Chaos in front of the goalkeeper. Can Beeston get a stick on it? And it's Beeston's first corner of the game.
Good position from Page, going for the quick early shot. Looking for the ball into the bottom right corner, but winning a penalty corner.
Walker to deliver.
Good pace.
Trapped in and headed towards the goal, but just wide of the post. Another up to the right-hand side. Keeping the pressure on. Getting involved this time is Caroline Hanks. Robinson makes a space. Crashes the ball into the side netting.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with that one. There were.
Davison spreads it to the right-hand side. Inside. Reverse stick ball forward. Just about creeps into the D. What have we got here? Surely there were 2 players involved there.
She found the space, cut through the defence.
We'll read it out. You can text us. Text BEE. That's B, followed by your message to 66777. Text messages are charged at standard rate plus your network access charge. Bowdon looking to press forward and get an equaliser. They are just being shepherded out of the D. In fact, it's been upgraded to a corner there. Julie Whiting has won.